Hey lovelies, it's your girl Joy. I'm here again with another video like I never left. So this is a continuation of my first video that I uploaded on my TikTok and on my YouTube, talking about why you are still searching for a job and you've not gotten a job till now. So there are different reasons why you might have not gotten a job. So I'm just going to be precising and talking about the reason that I feel can be why you haven't gotten a job. The first time I talked about CV, and today I'm going to be talking about something different. But before I dive into the video, I'd like to say, if you are not still following me, what are you waiting for? It costs you nothing to click on that follow button. Whether you are watching from YouTube, whether you are watching from TikTok, follow me, because even if this video is not of advantage to you, it can be an advantage, excuse me, French and English. It's not easy. When you speak French, you speak English at the same time. Press me now, I'm trying. So if it's not of advantage for you, it could be of advantage for somebody close to you, your friend, your family, your wife, your husband, your colleague, your whosoever. It can be advantage to them, and you can, when you're following me, you get the updates every time I upload my video, and then you can share it to the people who really need to hear this. So let's get into the video. The last time I talked about CV, this time I'm going to be talking about language. Language. Why language? Somebody will be asking somewhere, why? What's she talking about? What does she want to talk about? Why language? If you're staying in a country where they don't speak English, like for me, I'm a Nigerian, I live in France, and in France, we speak French. In Nigeria, our general language is English, and then we have other, almost more than 500 languages that we speak in Nigeria. Now, you left your country, you travel and go to a country that does not speak the same language as you, and then you want to live there, you want to stay there for the rest of your life, or stay there for as long as you want to stay, and you are looking for a job. How do you expect to get a job when you don't speak the language? Even if you manage to, maybe you have good CV, you try to do formation, because there's some formation that does not really require the language. But when you go for interview, they're asking you questions, you can't even, okay, madame or mister, présentez-vous s'il vous plaît. Vous pouvez pas présenter. Les choses vraiment simples. Présentez-vous. Vous comprenez pas les mots. You don't understand the word. You can't present yourself. Some people can even make complete sentences in French. I'm not trying to mock anybody. I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel sad. I'm just trying to call your attention to those important things that you think, it's nothing. Is it not I'm looking for a cleaning job? What concern cleaning with speaking French? Some people, what concern me? Is it not just to clean? Is it not just to mop? Is it not just to mix products? Do you know that they are all in mixing some product? They are the odd. They are the things you cannot mix together. They are the things you cannot join together. But because all these products, even the inscription, the indications, everything is written in French. You can't read it and you say some fool. I don't care. You just want to mix everything anyhow. And after, when you present your CV to look for work, they will check in your CV your level of French 0, or your level of French A1. Since how many years ago that you've been in the country? Your level of French is still A1. No. One of the things that will enable you to get a job on time, sometimes even without having diploma in that domain, is the language. Brother, sister, auntie, madam, oga, go to school. Think of going to school. Think of going to learn the language. I understand it is not easy. It is very, very hard, very, very difficult, especially if we are still in the process of looking for documents, or we just newly get our documents with all the stress and all the traumatism before really now having your document. I know it's really not easy, but think of it today. Think of going to school. Think of learning the language. Be a pro in what you do. Learn to read and write French. Learn to speak like a pro. That when you are even talking, sometimes some people will be asking you, are you from a French-speaking country? You say, no, we speak English in my country. I'm from Nigeria. They say, you are from Nigeria? How come? Did you learn French in your country? You say, no, I learned French here. They will be amazed at how well you are doing. And then that will really attract some recruiters that this person, okay, we can confide in you, that you can communicate with your colleagues, you can communicate with the clients, you can, you can communicate, you can be the brand face of the company, you can, really do your work and do your things accordingly. You can read and understand any information that are pasted in the form of French you say a fish, in the form of posters or anything, and you will not miss your way around doing your job and mixing things that are not supposed to mix together. So it is important, go and learn the language today. It will do you good and it will help you, to update your CV. It will be something to update in your CV. It will be interesting to see your level of French is Behan, your level of French is Bedo, or even if you don't have that level of French, but try to polish yourself in speaking of the language. It's going to help you. So that's going to be all for. And when I talk about language, I'm really talking about all. I'm really talking about all countries. If you are living in Germany, you should know that you will learn German language. You are going to learn Dutch. If you are living in China, you should know you are going to learn Shin, the China language. So Indonesia, whatever country you are staying, you are going to learn the language of that country to enable you to integrate well when it comes to working, to enable you to integrate when it comes to searching for work or doing your things. So that's going to be all for this video. If you are still not following me, what are you waiting for? It will cost you nothing to do so, and it will also enable you to help others. Even if my videos are not interesting to you, important to you, it can be useful to somebody else who is near you. One day you will remember, there's this girl that I'm following on TikTok, that I'm following on YouTube, and she does a video that I think will help you. Go and listen to it. So this is the English version of this particular video. I'm going to do a French version also. For people who speak French, because my viewers are both French speaking people and English speaking people. So I'm not going to leave them out, because they're already partially angry with me and started to say, hey, if you do your video only in English, how are we going to understand what you are saying? We too want to be carried along, you understand? So that's going to be all for this video. I'm going to see you guys in my next one, but before then, you all stay blessed. Peace.